This has been a very tough week. Let's pull some tarot about it. For the week ahead tarot reading I posted this week, I said that a lot of cycles would be closing out, and that surely what it seems like has been happening, but it has not been a very enjoyable experience. Some of y'all ain't ready for this because I was not ready for this, so buckle in. The person who broke your heart ain't your damn soulmate. They're not, and it's not your responsibility, and nor is it good for you to try and force them or make them into your soulmate in your brain, or to manifest them as your soulmate. If they broke your heart, it's their responsibility to step up as your soulmate, not your responsibility to try and pull them to the responsibility of it. Some of y'all, including me a little bit, are being straight up delusional. You think, oh, well, I've turned away from the situation that broke my heart. I'm over it. But if they ever came back in and were different, then I'd let them in. Then you haven't moved on. You're not moving on from it. You're not over it. If you're constantly saying, well, if they did this, no, because they haven't. If they do one day, awesome, great, out of nowhere, but it can't be in your head. You can't be sitting there constantly thinking, well, if they come back around and they do this and they do that, then I'll give them another chance. No, close your heart to it. Close your heart unless given a reason to open up to it. You cannot sit there in this delusional state and constantly go, well, they broke my heart, but they have a good heart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can be on some villain redemption arc, but they need to do it over there, far away from you. This is not about you lifting someone else up to be worthy of being your soulmate. This is about you finding someone who is already worthy of being your soulmate. It's that simple. It's not your responsibility to craft someone who has done villainous things to not only you, but to other people too, into someone worthy of the love that you can offer. It's not your responsibility, and nor should you want to do it. You're probably feeling very stuck and directionless right now. You're probably in a place where the multitude of possibilities that were out there that you were hoping for one good one to come in have now narrowed down to a few really shitty, slim pickings, like options that are actual options, not just possibilities, but they're options that you could walk in that direction or wait for it to come to fruition, and you don't know which one to pick. You don't know which one to do. You keep saying, I need a stone. I need a stone to step onto, but like, you feel like there's none of them really popping up stones for you to step toward. And then you're in this place like where you're like, oh, do I just stand and wait for a stone? Do I dive in and swim to one? Do I jump off this cliff? Like, what do I do? And right now, the thing that you need to be thinking about is that you don't need to be trying to move away from what is making you unhappy. You need to be moving toward where your intuition is telling you to go. And that is the key thing that I think you're missing here, is that you are constantly running. And then honestly, it's okay to run. Running gets you there quicker. But you're running away from things rather than toward something. And don't get me wrong, you probably have a goal in mind or a place in mind that you want to be at, that you've been wanting to move toward, but you're still constantly only being motivated by what you're running from. And that is what needs to be canceled out. You need to be able to leave and walk away with a smile on your face, leaving behind the bullshit, leaving behind the things that have hurt you, and moving in the direction that your intuition is telling you to go. And you may end up feeling a little complacent or feel like, well, maybe I should go with the old because at least I know what's here. I know that there's this. I know I could probably get this. If your intuition's not telling you to do that, then stop. Do what your intuition is telling you to do. Better yet, take some time listening to see what it is that your intuition is actually saying. I got this message earlier today that it's not about silencing all of the voices. It's about knowing which one is your intuition and being able to listen to it above the rest. It is time for these cycles to come to an end. It's time for all this bullshit that you've been through to be over, but it can't fully be over because it's still on your mind. It's still in your head. It's still keeping you up at night and making it so that you can't receive full rest. It is still giving you nightmares. It's still waking you up in the middle of the night. It is still creeping up on you. It's still manifesting into your day-to-day life in just like the smallest things, like signs that you see, synchronicities, coincidences, deja vu. Like, it is still reaping you. It is still constantly haunting you. So it can't close out if it's still haunting you. When you get up and move away from the situation that you're in right now, or when you move into this next era, you have to be able to move fully out. You have to be able to leave everything behind that is now haunting you. You have to be in a place where you are no longer haunted. And that is what's closing out this week. This week is the week of finally closing out all the bullshit that is haunting you and hovering over you and taking your breath away and taking your rest away. Actual viable options are evading you right now, or have been evading you, because of the fact that you are unrested. But the moment that you become rested, everything else will open back up to you. Everything will come to you. You will then have options, or you will see the stone to step on, but you need to take actual rest. And for some of you, you've probably been in a place of rest for a while where you've sat, you've done nothing, you haven't really had a life, you haven't went out, you haven't done these things, but that's not true rest if your mind is still running nonstop and you're constantly thinking, I can't wait to get to the next thing. I can't wait to get to the next thing. I can't wait until the next page. I can't wait until this. I can't wait until that. Then you're not resting. That's not rest. That is making your body rest while your mind is still staying active nonstop, and that is exhausting. You're being pushed right now to be a little more critical of yourself, and I even hate to say that because I feel like we're already such a self-critical group and self-critical collective. But what I mean is, take some judgment and cast it on all facets of your life right now. If you're not able to leave, really assess the situation for what it is, not what your emotions are telling you it is, not what people are telling you it is, but assess the situation for what it actually is and see, why am I being held here? But not, you may not even be being held here, because I know that all blockages have been removed here recently. We're meant to be closing out cycles. So instead, look at what is preventing this cycle from fully closing, or is this part of the cycle closing? Is this part of it? Is this tough time and this hard time part of the cycle fully coming closed so that I can move on? And really assess it and judge it and see what you can do to help it close out. Stop focusing so much on leaving and running away, and focus more on ending the cycle permanently and for good. That is all I have for you. If this message aligns with you, it will find you. And if it doesn't align, keep scrolling. It costs $0 to mind your own business. Have an awesome night.